يا هلا شباب، هلا بالجميع والسلام على الجميع. وتدرون بطولة مورتال كومبات اليوم، بطولة مورتال كومبات التوب 8، ويشارك فيه البطل البحريني سيد هاشم. اتمنى ياخذ البطولة، يكسر راسه وياخذ البطولة.
Double elimination, everything best of 5, all competing for a prize pool of $60,000.
اوه $60,000 شباب البرايس بول.
I know you want action. Let's greet our players that will compete right here.
اوه كلهم واقفين هني على البحرين بعد هذا. يا سلام عليك.
The last remaining competitor from the UK and currently undefeated, Foxy Grandpa.
undefeated يقول بيبون اجلك اليوم.
From Montreal, the Canadian King, Hayate.
هاي لاعب خطير حياتي.
In his offline debut, the rookie from Canada, Averk.
ايش في خايف؟
South American champion and pride of Brazil, Conqueror. The last American standing, the people's champ from Brooklyn, New York, Grr. Also undefeated, the beast of Bahrain, Tekken Master. It took him a tiebreaker from St. Petersburg to Basic. And last but not least, chosen by Argus himself from Baku, MK, Azerbaijan. These are your 8 combatants, and today we will crown a single champion. Everything is best of 5. Everyone has 2 lives, and like you at home, I am personally praying for a reset. We've got favorites. We've got upstart
انترنت عندي سرعته 60 ميجا.
that have yet to be told on a stage of this size.
5G.
Anything can happen in Mortal Kombat. This is our first offline tournament in a long time, and like you at home, I am incredibly excited to see what we have in store. It is cold, it is late, but we have at least 5 or 6 hours depending on how many resets and full series.
5 to 6 hours بال شكلنا ليلة طويلة ويوم. إذا يقول لك طولوا يعني. هاي الكاس شكله اللي يغلب ياخذ الكاس. طالع شعره بس شلون؟ والكاس اسطوري الصراحة، اسطوري الكاس، اسطوري. اتمنى هالشوم يراجع البيت الكاس هاي. الصراحة لازم اصور ويا الكاس بعد. شكله ما له حل. سيف في النص مضروب. ما له حل الصراحة.
Now we usually leave these type of announcements for the end of the show. We're going to get into it right now. So, to bring on this announcement, welcoming to the We Play Arena, a fighter, a champion, undisputed man ready to fight anyone from our reality to the outer worlds. The first person to hold the We Play Fighting Championship title belt, Alexander Usyk.
Alexander.
In the left corner of the arena.
Yeah.
The undisputed fighter of the underworld trio.
أعرفها الرجال المحل بس ما أدري وين. Yeah.
And in the right corner of the arena, the undisputed fighter of the real world.
حركات والله. الكسندر ها بل.
Welcome to the next generation of fighting. I'm already.
فتش عنده في ضروسه.
And you?
Hello and welcome once again to
هلا
the
بيك.
I'm your host today, Kyle, joined by Mr. Aquaman and Big D. Let me get your reactions real quick before we
I'm
continue.
still kind of working on that. You did not give us any sort of heads up on that. That was ridiculous.
Now everyone knows what the UFL stands for, the Ultimate Fighting League here at WePlay. All I can say is I'm ready to go. We're here to play some more.
انا مرتبك ما ادري ليش. انا ما قاعد العب وانا صيدني ارتباك قاعد. ما ادري ليش.
I think so. It is only the beginning of our championship
He's not used
Sunday.
to you, okay? He's not used to you.
Just know at home, if you got friends and they're not watching and they're not here, you better let them know. Because this is only the beginning of not just today, but of WePlay's entrance into the fighting games community. We hope that you like us so far. We love you, and we want you to know that this is not the end. But we will have a chance.
دورني اهزمه. دورني.
So before we
Soft music I think for my Vita.
Okay, I want to check out the bracket in just a moment,
okay.
but first your predictions entirely. Obviously, we got two big favorites: Foxy Grandpa, Tekken Master. Any dark horses?
بو فوكسي جرامبو تكن ماستر.
I mean, Avert.
بايل تكن ماستر حطوه يا حياتي اول واحد.
Avert versus Gurr.
بايل اقوى اثنين.
Playoffs first round.
اقوى اثنين حطوهم اول شيء.
That
مشكلة.
might be one of the biggest upsets that would even be possible here this evening.
In Mortal
حياتي
Kombat
خطير حد.
history since 11 has been dropped. That is what's on the line right there in the second match, and you can almost say the same from top.
Kyle was mentioning the funniest part about that was that even Kyle was saying like, why are they full screen right now? He was
Yeah.
doing so well when he was close up. Like that's how you know that like it's a basic game plan that I wish
think
you
that
basic
was
went
the,
for.
I think that was the adaptation by Foxy though, was that it was
سونيك فوكس لا ما شارك. هلا الجار هلا.
do basic was shut down completely. Whereas in game one, he was a little more. Foxy was more aggressive, right?
Right.
Up in his face, trying to stand cancels, and I think do basic played it really well because he.
ايه نوب سايبت بعد خطير حق السوالف يعني. يطلع يصيدك. فلازم تاخذ لاعب يكون مناسب حق اللي ضدك. يقدر يسيطر عليه.
You got 10 seconds.
كابال ما كان
Break it down
اوكي.
for me real quick. What do we expect? A debut versus the last American.
I'm gonna switch this up a little bit. 2-1 Averick.
2-1.
2-1 Averick.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, 3-1 Averick. Sorry.
Yep, I'm gonna go 3-2 Gurr and expect 292 flawless blocks here in a best of 5 situation.
See, now
These
you're
are
getting
two of
into math
the-
again.
I-
Get us out of here.
تايتن فول لعبة عجيبة الصراحة. اتمنى يسوون الجزء الثالث.
On planet Earth, they're about to play. Very skilled players.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go meet our players. Katana Prime is on stage. Gur versus Averick.
اوه اوكي مو سيد هاشم بيلعب قر ضد شو اسمه.
Earlier an announcement, and I would like to let you know this early.
شعرك عجيب اخوي.
WePlay Fight Ultimate Fight
في اي صالون رايح مسرحين لك.
2021. So what does that mean? New faces, new players, a bunch more.
شخصيتي المفضلة في مورتل كومبات سكوربيون. لاعب
I
سكوربيون
know you are
انا. احب
all
سكوربيون.
itching to participate, so make sure you follow at WePlay UFL on Twitter to be notified of your chance at Open Qualifiers. Stay tuned, tighten up your gameplay, and it could be you. Now let's continue on with the rest of the show.
يا سلام. حزام عنده هاي منو هاي بطل يو اف سي بطل مصارعة منو هاي شكله مو غريب عليه. سكوربيون هكا واقف. اللاعبين كلها واقفين هني ايش السالفة.
I'm here. I'm very here.
شكله روسي بعد.
Play.
بيضرب الجرس يعني. يا سلام. صارت جد درج مرة واحدة ايش السالفة. اوه 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 سالفة. يا سلام صار هوشه صجيه في فينيشن بعد. اوه صار مورتل كومبات حقيقي شباب. طلع له هاي الحركه. بيسوي له فتلتي عاد. كوب اوب صار واحد ثاني. اوب صاده حركه. كوب يلا فينيشم. كوبش سواله فينيشم يقولون. خوش فينيشم. اوه الاساطير سكوربين وسب زيرو. على سكوربين يغلب مو سب زيرو. حط له طلع له الصيخ سحبه. بيطلع ثلج ولا ما بيطلع؟ بل رفساء احس رفساء صدق. قوبش طلع له السيف. ايه قوبش اوف كيبش. شنو سوى شاورما يعني؟ سواله هاي شو اسمه؟ سواله اكس راي اتاك. الاكس راي سواله. راح تهوش اللي يلعب وياه. شيت. ما قدر يغلبه بالجير خليه طقاه بالصدق. شيت. قوف اللاعب يسوي اللاعب عاد. اوه طلع لهم الرئيس. اوه يطير صار هاي. شو السالفه؟ اوه بيضربهم برق الحين يعني. قوبش يتخيل شيت.
Just like he is here in the We Play Dragon Temple.
But we can't take anything away from Averick. That was an impressive showing. He has plenty more to go. He went down to the lower bracket, but we're still going to be seeing him in a little bit. And for Gur, like we mentioned before, one of the favorites to go super far in this tournament is starting off on the right foot.
For sure, and he's going to now have to go up against Foxy later today, who, again, has yet to drop a single set. And, you know, Gur, I feel like if there's anybody here who just rides the momentum, it's got to be him. You know, even yesterday in groups, start off with an 0-2 and then just bounce back.
No matter what, going to be a very confident player. And I also want to note that Gur, throughout the entirety of this tournament and throughout the entirety of the pro competition, throughout competitive Mortal Kombat 11, has used a certain pad to compete with.
That's been broken.
Had a malfunction, and he's using a completely different controller here today.
Yeah.
But he also told me he's very comfortable with it. But I want to know that he's able to do that. Just switch pads completely.
Hang on.
Completely different situation too. The weight, the buttons, everything about it. And he's still able to win.
We already have our next
مباراة قوية
so I'm
كانت.
going to give you each 10 quick seconds. Tekken Master.
تكن ماستر.
Is he the tournament favorite? And how is he going to handle Hayate, who awaits?
حياتي مو حياتي.
This is insanity that,
I'll let you go first.
that it's happening in the first round because of Hayate having a little bit of a surprise coming in as the number 4 from Group A, right? Having to go up against Tekken Master, the number 1 from Group B. And this could be, again, grand finals of a tournament. I believe it has been grand finals of a tournament here. And it's going to be a matchup. You know, I'm not too sure, again, who Tekken Master might be going with. You're going to see it a lot. Tekken Master has a question mark next to his name every time in my notebook.
يقول لك دائما استفهام صوب اسمه ما تدري من يلعب بالملك.
That's caused a lot of people trouble.
I think Hayate is going to be able to close this one out. I think just because he made it through into the groups, he wasn't happy with his performance because he's one of the best players in the entire scene. So for him not to get out of there completely clean, we saw it was a rocky road for Hayate. I know he's been preparing for this moment, and judging by his mentality that I know he's had for the past, what, 5 years almost, I'm going to give him the edge.
He said that he had a rocky road. He might find himself having to deal with it once more with Cetron potentially on the other side of the screen.
All right, well, thank you guys for your input. I'll waste no more of your time. The Beast of Bahrain.
The Beast of Bahrain.
Katana Prime. Let's go.
The Beast of Bahrain.
Tekken Master was our only other competitor to go completely undefeated thus far.
ما خسر ولا مباراة تكن ماستر.
And his group.
ليه يومك؟ ليه يعني في البطولة هذه؟
The master of multi-character monstrosity. Welcome.
Monstrosity ها؟ حي الله تكن ماستر.
My name is Said Hashim, well known as Tekken Master. I started my journey back in 2010 where I was playing Tekken basically. That's why I named myself Tekken Master because like I was the best in my region and everyone like started naming me Tekken Master. Basically before any tournament I always like look for the players I'm facing in the bracket. I try to like get ready, you know, for the characters they are playing. I warm up and practice and like lab a lot of things.
Oh, that was so risky, Tekken Master.
I don't think that's going to be dead.
He needs about 41%. Nah, he's not getting it. He's not getting it.
Yeah.
Cool.
After like playing a lot, then you don't play as much as, you know, when the game came out. Like you can say now I play 4 hours on average every day. Because if you play too much, you will burn out and you won't perform very well because you think about it too much. And my weak points,
ما حد يقول weak points أخوي.
maybe not having experience against some characters like Shao Kahn, maybe Frost, and yeah, I don't.
أحد الناس بيختارون شاو كان ضدك يعني.
But I am very prepared, I think. I hope I can do well in this tournament and keep up my like good result, you know. My Kotakan is very prepared.
كونغ فو تلعب أخوي شو السالفة؟
I'm getting back to him.
Welcome on stage, Tekken Master.
Now, coming up next, no stranger to the big stage. Another year, another day, another final. Holding forward as always, representing Montreal, Panda Hayate.
حياتي. حيا الله حياتي. بال ارم بلاك يا اخي.
Alexander, who's a baby Lado. My tag is Ayari. I play Fujin.
Full combo now. Needle for the restand. I like the little.
Well, the in-game thing, which is like in-game time, it says like 1,000 more hour. But that probably translates like 3K in actual times since the game is out. So I
لا ما فاتك والله سكوربين فاتك جيرس فاتك كم من شيء
I
بس.
lost actually my first match of the tournament. Like I was really nervous. Like it was my first time being on stream and all that, and I couldn't do anything. Like I was missing everything. I had all kinds of execution error, and then from losers, I kind of recollected myself, you know, and I just made the run from losers bracket until the grand finals, and I won the entire thing. So yeah, my expectation is to do the best I can do.
يبي لنا نحط تراجي في خشمنا بعد. شو رايكم شباب احط تراجي في خشمي؟ كل واحد اقوى لاعب ها؟ كل لاعب يختاره اقوى لاعب في العالم يكون فيه. اقوى جيراس، اقوى سكوربيون، اقوى فوجن.
Any tournament is very important to win for me, and I'm here to do my best. I put a lot of time into practicing ever since I knew that the tournament was happening. So
لهجة فرنسية أتوقع.
a lot to me, and I want to do my best.
Welcome on stage, Hayate.
حياتي.
Now, the both of you are major champions in Mortal Kombat 11, and the last time we saw this matchup in specific was at Vianality here in Europe. Has anything changed since the last time we've seen this?
Only got one thing to say. I'm God, still am. That's it.
All right, he's God. How do you feel about that?
I would say
استغفر الله.
it's time for some retribution.
إيه على درس يا هشوم، على درس.
Have a good one, and let's send it back up top.
عندك إياه.
HBTW, more of that European flavor. Take it away.
التباع الاجتماعي.
Thank you very much, young KP. Once again, you don't expect to see Tekken Master and Hayate in round 1 of any topic.
Not really, not at all. But, you know, it goes to show the level of competition, the elimination process we had for Group A and Group B. Without that, this would not be possible. And again, it's a run back, right? There's some, you know, that Tekken Master wants it.
That Vignali run back, but if memory serves me right, I do believe that they faced at Celtic Throwdown as well. I'm not entirely sure, but I think the run back already happened. Regardless, there is a lot of history behind these two warriors.
Ah, I see what you did.
If history.
Sneak that one in.
Yeah, but I'm thoroughly excited because
Best of 5.
Put it like this. This is the title of the match for me. The Beast of Bahrain.
The Beast of Bahrain.
Self-proclaimed god of the NRS scene.
It should definitely be an interesting matchup between those two. Now, if we talk about the characters themselves, Fujin, there is no surprise, I think, coming from Hayate, so let's skip over that. Tekken Master, on the other hand, he'll take whatever it takes
بو يلعب في سكوربين بعد.
your opponent, but as well as your character.
شنو سؤالك اخوي؟ ما شفته. شنو سؤالك؟ عطني سؤالك. والله ما قريت سؤالك.
But I'm sure that Tekken Master has that.
He has a plan. He is a man with a plan. He understands the game so well and sees characters as tools, and under those characters are other tools in their arsenal, because of course now customs are being available. It means that it gives Tekken Master even finer tools to work with than he had in any other previous iteration of the game.
And of course, he teased that young Kotal Khan. Let's not forget about that. Very strong character.
هاي توب 8. أفضل 8. ويوصلون إلى النهائي. أفضل 8 توب 8.
You want to hear a joke?
Fire.
He still has 1,100 HP.
Oh man.
Mr. Aquaman, calm down there. He does not need it. He does not need it. Anyway.
But Kotal was such a unique character in that sense of, you wouldn't think much of him on release. Many people considered him terrible for a long time on the game's release. But I think the second that command grab went from a high to a mid, right? And it started tick throwing off 1-2 down 1.
The command as well. It's just down back 2. It's not down back 4-2. Like, that's just nutty.
Yeah, I mean, even if it was the extra input, do you think that would honestly stop some people?
Some scrubs, yeah. But for now, let's get to the nitty gritty. And what do I see?
Is that a Jackie?
جاكي غير لاعب ماله. احلى شيء في سيد هاشم انه غير لاعبينه.
The air blast. Okay, so this is a modified version of upgraded.
Yeah, so it's upgraded, but somehow even more upgraded.
Somewhat even more nasty.
اوه انا مرتبك الحين ما ادري ليش.
shoot out. Boy, oh boy. I'm excited for this one. Hayate versus
اوه
Tekken Master.
بدت ايه بداية قوية من تكن ماستر. لا ترحمه اخوي لا ترحمه عندك اياه.
This is good stuff. Hayate possibly wants to open up his options, but has the wind cannon equipped as well.
ايه لا ترحمه سيد لا ترحمه شلخه.
Oh, very rare drop from Tekken Master. Nice blocks.
ايه
Oh, the edge. That reaction.
لا ترحمه خلك عليه هوس عليه تيت عليه تعجبني افا طير ضروسك يقولون. بل 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 شنو الكومبو الوسخ ذي. صاده بيموت عاد.
No, not death at all.
This is going to be clutch.
It's going to be very close.
This is going to be clutch. This is going to be clutch. Tekken Master has the clutch.
أفا.
Beautiful air to air from Hayate, calling out Tekken Master's attempt.
Really smart stuff from Hayate. Up run. One round.
Oh, raw dash. It was a sit and fight.
شنو يمشي في الهواء.
Oh, just gonna. You know what? Don't overextend. If you got wind cannon, why overextend at all? But,
clean hit from downtown.
شنو يزرق عليه صوب.
Damage over time.
Oh, this is heading. Ooh, 19% grab. Bro. Board 1-2. 1-1.
شي يمشي في الهواء.
Hayate just choosing to get out of there, not wanting to have to deal with it. What a conversion back to into Skywalker.
يا سلام صاده.
Not gonna work.
Oh my god.
الازرق اللي عليك ياكل في اللايف مالك. امش.
You do not want to finish that string.
Dive kick. Oh, interesting conversion right there, but that dot damage.
Yeah, this is it. Realistically,
حط له ازرق زياده.
Yeah, but no, that's not really.
Is it though, Callum? Hold on a minute.
لا.
Yeah, dash punch.
يا سلام على الترك قطله واحده وطقها بوكس خدعه.
Honestly, that was
واحد
smart there from Tekken Master, because of course wind cannon now being an option. You know, if you utilize that and you land all.
بل شل حركات جديده شوف اللعبه. لا ترحمه سيد لا ترحمه.
Reminds me of a old school MKX.
اركض الشرد روح لعبة الشرد يلعب.
Yeah. Bit too overzealous with the anti-air attempts.
Yeah, but that honestly took so much.
اوه شنو ذي قاعد يسوي؟ هدي خلاص.
Wind kicks. Get that corner.
And of course, fatal blow isn't an option here. Always looking for the standing.
شيء اللي ساي الشرد قاعد.
Wise choice from Tekken Master. Hayate, sorry, just wanting to get out of there every instance. Open up the screen a little bit.
Patience.
يا سلام عليك يا سلام تيت عليه
Damage. Yeah, Tekken Master.
يا سلام عليك. عطى فينيشن بعد عطى فينيشن قص راسه. 1-0 شباب.
Explosive bursts, right? But the second that Hayate wants to open up the screen, maybe use the crossbow, maybe use the air cannon, that's where the dot damage comes into play. And when that stuff stacks, as we did see, that was 38% on the breakaway. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, straight back into it. What a start for.
ما يرحمتك الماستر سلمة تيت عليه لا تعطي فرصة يشرد. زين سوي فيه.
You know, we've been so focused with Rain, with Shiva's Dragon Stance, that we almost forgot Jackie.
Oh, with no.
قوب حرقه.
But we want to forget. Very painful memories.
خلاه حاجة طوفة الصراحة يا بالأرض تعجبني لا ترحمه أخوي.
No gimmicks here allowed.
Really good stuff from Tekken Master at the moment. Ooh.
That string. I think he's a bit too.
قوش لا صراحة يالس لعب تريننج وياه. هاي تريننج ولا يسمونه بطولة؟
Throwing out that flame carpet. Oh,
كوبش.
What a duck as well.
Oh, the beautiful anti-air, but unfortunately doesn't get anything off it. Back to
إيه صاد أفا.
Oh, frozen.
He didn't have the ball.
Now, interesting fact about that. You can actually down to crushing blow if you get right under it in time. But
خلص الجيم تريننج لعب وياه خلاه فلس ما يسوى عشان هالمرة اخوي ما تقول انا جود ما تقول انا اله هاي اخرة الهياط تهايط تخسر.
Really going to see a 3-0 here? I mean, Tekken Master did say that he's coming prepared. We didn't expect anything else from Tekken Master, to be fair.
Of course. But, you know, Hayate himself, a very, very strong player. And we can't count him out at any point in time, you know? This man calls himself God for a reason. And it ain't just because he plays Fujin. Always looking for air-to-air, but no one quite home. Oh, with one check. Oh, lands a grab in the flame carpet. 18%.
18%, man.
I remember even when he got up, that's still dot damage. There's more. There's the goop. Oh, remember, this is gonna stack. This stacks. Oh, that's lands one for the wind cannon.
يلا شلخه لا تعطي chance.
Once again, back to
ايه صيده يا سلام. اوه افا طلع منها قاعد يحترق بس ما له chance.
I think Tekken Master's running.
اي والله.
Yeah, can just play the lane game now.
Yeah, less than 1%. Come and get me.
على المدرس.
Oh yeah, he had a better all.
ايه جير خراب شكله. الجير خراب اخوي. بدل جير مالك.
For Hayate at all. Tekken Master on match point for 3-0.
Okay, finishes the string.
يا سلام. جاكي خطيرة. ما عرفت ان جاكي هاي قوتها. يلعب في لاعبين سيد. اول ما حد ياخذهم يعني. بل الزاوية مشكلة. وعصب.
Sits in the flame carpet. One of the chip away health. Hayate definitely has woken up at this point. But in saying that, Tekken Master has not lost a beat. Oh beautiful yes. Neutral dog. Yeah, gonna walk out of there. Goes for the leap.
I didn't find the trip guard with the down one. Back one, excuse me.
For the 1-2, forward one. Nice. But drops the combo. That is very unfortunate. Air cannon once again. But
يلا شلخه.
To be fatal blow, he needs about 42%. I don't think he's gonna get.
ما بيذبحه بس نشوف شو يصير.
But straight into it now.
Come down to the kick, yeah.
2% left.
Damage, right? Unless the forward free fatal blow or.
Oh, this is really bad spot. There was no bar for the.
يطير ويختفي.
No, he wanted to get out of there. But oh no.
يا سلام صادق. تعجبني. غلب.
You're dying either way.
اوه مبروك سيد مبروك. اول جيم غلب. تعجبني اخوي تعجبني. مالك حل الصراحة. دمرته 3-0 شباب. السيد غلب 3-0. مشى عنا بعد ولا سلم عليه.
You said you were here for retribution. It seems that you got it. Dominating 3-0 victory. We hadn't seen Jackie Briggs this whole weekend. What's it take?
شلخه صراحة.
A lot against Fusion, you know, with Jackie.
وين الجود يقول عن نفسه جود وينه شباب ما اشوفه وينه وين اللي يقول انا جود وينه جود اي والله جود.
And I'm glad that I got
my revenge تعجبني.
Yeah, so practice and hard work is what got it done. Congratulations, TM. We'll be seeing you later in winners. Back up top, analyst desk, Big D, Aquaman. Tell us your thoughts, man.
شلخه.
Dominant.
وينك سمونه حياتي؟ ساكت اشوفك جود يقول.
The counter to the Fujin and look.
Dog.
I mean, after game number 1, but in game number 1,
جلد الجلد أفنت جلد الجلد.
Airing it out, mainly Fujin here, but you know, once he got in control, all those damage over times, the way that he was able to control the pace of the match and control the screen and kind of play games with where and
انا قاعد اعصابي على الرك شباب بس صراحه شكل المباراه النهائيه بتكون بين تكن ماستر وبين فوكسي جرامبا هل اتوقع.
It covered literally everything on the playing field that Hayate really wanted to bring with, you know, the Skywalker, everything else.
سويت عجيب سيرش بالراس.
Shut down by Tekken Master.
And everything being shut down led to damage over time, led to something being on the ground that automatically put you in a situation where you panic and try to get out of there, right?
Yeah. And with great, I mean, we hadn't seen him play Jackie this whole event. That's part of the the coolness of this. Like,
those
there's no meta. No one knows what's going on.
We saw the Mortal Kombat, we saw Cetrion, we saw so many other picks, but it was the Jackie pick specifically for Hayate. Like he was saying, got the revenge from Vianality, but what a tight game number 1 here.
I mean, that situation where you use Fatal Blow and it still doesn't kill and you're both at slivers is one of the scariest things to be in.
A couple of huge drops by Hayate to go up 1-0, and then from here lost all momentum, and it was Tekken Master taking control. The axe kick right there.
And then from after the first game, it was really all Tekken Master. It looked like Hayate kind of lost his footing after having a couple close rounds there.
I mean, every single highlight, just look at the health bar and watch it melt, and I didn't even see the down 2 at the 425.
And then the clip didn't even show before. Remember the 19% grab?
Oh, yeah, baby.
That was ridiculous.
Do not stand in that ooze. And you'll see here, Tekken Master, when Jackie has the
الكاس ما له حل، الكاس صراحة ما له حل. البث راح ينتهي لين سيد هاشم يشيل الكاس. هنا البث بينتهي.
You have to move and covering the ground, covering the sky.
Look at the
full
passion.
Control. Jackie Bay Briggs coming to play. Tekken Master taking that convincingly 3-0.
Yeah, full year to get his revenge, as he stated, all the way back to that finals in 2019. And I got to say, we've now seen Foxy, we've seen Tekken Master, our 2 favorites, both 3-0. Do you think one looks stronger? Because it really doesn't feel like either one has actually even been tested.
I think that what it comes down to is Tekken Master is bringing much more to the table, but the strength of Foxy Shiva, is that going to be more than the arsenal of Tekken Master later on in this bracket if they meet, because the tournament still has to be played.
I am very shocked at that result. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I thought Hayate was going to be able to put up a really big fight. Not to say that some of the matches weren't close, but a 3-0 is still going to be a 3-0 at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap that one up. We have one more upper bracket. It's going to be Conqueror versus MK Azerbaijan. What are your expectations coming into it? This is, again, that 2 versus 3 seed matchup. We've seen some fireworks already from Gur and Averick. So, more of the same?
Speaking of fireworks, yeah, so this match is probably the one that I circled as probably the most exciting to watch, even though we got the beautiful game 5 from Gur and Averick. That match was superb start to end. This one are those 2 exciting players,
فوكس جرامبا شباب ضد قر، والتكن ماستر بيكون ضد اللي بيغلب من اللي تحت.
Mortal Kombat competitive scene. And so two of their best players going at it, fighting for an awful lot, 2 exciting characters. It's going to be insane.
The neutral is just going to be crazy. There's nothing left.
عقب البطولة يعتمد إذا في وقت راح أبث لكم لعبة، إذا ما في وقت بصك. يعتمد على الوقت يعني.
Conqueror or the speed of Azerbaijan.
I think Conqueror is going to end up keeping.
دقيقة شباب عطشت، بجيب لي ماي بس، بجيب لي جلاس ماي عطشت. دقيقتين وراجع لكم.
I'm sure we'll see a lot of Brazil flags in the chat.
Oh yeah, they're already there. You already know they're there.
You even told me. I think
you guys have our blessing. Go nuts in the chat right now.
He is going up against Azerbaijan. Not quite yet the people's champ, but on the come up. Another online player that really, I think, is this his debut as well? An off
Master, Cetrion, 3-2.
3-2 يقول ها. يلا نحط لكم تصويت شباب.
Our analysts have spoken. Let's see what the players have to say as we head into the verdict.
Infinity, forever king. Fight.
شنو هاي؟
Okay.
That was
so.
حلوة ترى مظبوط.
Versus Tekken Master. Let's get into the verses.
No.
I didn't know Forever King had moves like that. Did you see that little shuffle?
Hey man, you doing wave dashing that good? You gotta bring the moves. You gotta bring the moves.
Translates to real life as well. But let's get serious now because this is going to be juicy. Can Tekken Master follow a Foxy Grandpa in the upper bracket finals, or is it indeed going to be Conqueror from Brazil? I'm really looking forward to this one. I keep saying that, but how could you not? This is the We Play Dragon Temple.
Yeah, every match tonight has been stacked and will continue to do on and so forth throughout the rest of the evening. Everyone's earned a spot here. Everyone is playing out of their minds, and You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. We got to talk about Tekken Master, man. The man of many different characters. Who's really, look at this. It's just 100% ratio. 100%.
100% الريشيو ماله شباب.
Stage or today.
That is absurd. That is
غالب 100%.
absurd.
Considering all the talent that is here, absolutely yes.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The only person
تيكن ماستر 26 تصويت. كونكر تصويتين. برازيل ضد البحرين.
Everyone was smiling. Look at them. Is anyone smiling here?
Still. But in saying that, we cannot count out Conquer at any point in time. Really bring
Sub-Zero.
very, very good Sub-Zero.
خسر مرة واحدة بس.
Yeah, but,
over the board.
Yeah, I mean the only person he lost to was Foxy, and Foxy's leading the charge at the moment as well. So, absolutely no shame.
خسر مرة واحدة. لاعب قوي ترى ها. البرازيلي لاعب قوي. مو بسهل يعني.
How does he stack against the other person of
أعطيهم ما أدري من صوت أصلا.
all of his games flawlessly, mind you.
Gonna wait and see. So, the boys over at the desk, thank you very much for that great analysis. Do predict a Cetrion out of Tekken Master. Now, how do you feel about that against a Sub-Zero?
Now, it can be pretty tough in that sense, but we actually aren't getting Citrium. It's Jackie.
Hold that. Hold that, boys.
But still, honestly, with Jackie's forward advancing moves,
أوه.
how she's able
نشوف
to
شو يصير.
solve the screen,
يلا
the shit damage she has,
يلا يا تيكن ماستر
it can
عندك
be
إياه.
quite
3-0.
difficult to contest with, honestly.
بل
What a way to start things off.
What a check from Conqueror.
Yeah, beautiful trades right then. Tekken Master at the moment trying to get some offense in, take his turn back. Interesting offense from Conqueror.
يلا شاله. يننا فوق تحت.
Definitely looking pretty good for both players. Can change at any point in time. Down one check. 3-1.
صاده.
This is going to be a
أفا. بل شنو صار؟ لا خطير كونكر خطير.
It's Conqueror, man.
Nice. Conqueror being very patient in that instance, not wanting to bite too much.
Almost a bit too patient, I feel.
أفا.
Yeah, but against a character like Jackie, you want to know when to take your turn.
مشكلة والله خطير سب-زيرو خطير.
It ends up biting you.
Oh no, didn't find the confirm. Tekken Master with the drop.
Fatal blow in play for both plays. Beautiful throw tech.
What a tech.
Just for the 1-2.
أول شوط حق البرازيلي. يلا يا تيكن ماستر. أول جيم لازم تعطيهم هذا بعدين تستلمهم.
Master did drop the crucial confirm.
He is dropping a fair few buttons at the moment.
I think Tekken Master will win.
But, you know,
For
once
sure.
you get things going, I was looking for that crushing blow.
I don't know about that breakaway.
The problem is with Jackie Briggs, right? You end up not thinking it's a lot of damage, but once she covers you in like that blue thermal paste, it starts adding up very, very quick.
Next gen upgraded, if you will.
A lot of patience being shown from Conqueror at the moment.
أنا مرتبك.
Controlling the lead, I say that.
That is two.
That is two locked in right now. Good stuff from both players.
بل شنو ذي؟
Oh my god, that was so... Can we talk about how good Conqueror's flawless block up 2s are? Oh no, drops the combo.
أوف صادق.
Dead, but... Oh wait.
أوف صادق فيتل.
You know what, this is now...
كسره 1-1.
It's now contained...
أوه حماس. خطير البرازيلي بس.
My goodness me.
اثنيناتهم عندهم فيتل بلو بعد.
Expecting that damage right out the gate, but let's see how Conqueror is able to pull things back.
One apiece here. 1-2 in the ice ball.
Oh, he's gonna catch out with a crushing blow. Oh no, drops it.
It's tricky.
صادق. أفا طلع منه.
Want to show you, but that one going home. 4-3-1. It's a leap over.
بريشر مال جاكي خطير الصراحة. اوف شوف اللايف وين راح. اللايف راح. لا خربط. يلا تكن ماستر ارجع له. ايه اغلب. بس ما بيموت. ما راح يموت.
In the lively, yeah, definitely. Ooh. 7 to 8%. What's it going to be? The jump in flawless block coming through.
I'm surprised that Tekken Master's really jumping in with that flame carpet being an option.
ضيع. حلو. جريمة كانت. لا. مالك حل سيد.
Not gonna lie, that was a little
كلوس وايد كلوس كان السالفة.
both of them was kind of a scramble.
بوه احلى شيء في السيد وايد يجازف وهي يلعب ما يفتكر يدش في اللاعب.
Both players at the moment just regaining their composure, feeling themselves wanting to get things going for the next game.
جيم
Straight back into it.
كم الحين صارنا؟ 1-0 حق سيد 1-0.
Beautiful catch there from Conqueror.
اوف
3-2-1. So down one check, forward 3-1, gets the leap. Oh, lands a throw. Conqueror definitely trying to keep an eye out to land that backwards throw crushing blow. Really strong in Sub-Zero, it's 30%.
Creeping eyes back
اوه سب-زيرو مستن سب-زيرو.
You know, that is very difficult to land. Goes for the creeping ice low. Leap.
ضيع بانش ضيع بانش ضيع البانش.
This is a much closer game than I had.
والله انا حدي متوتر.
Don't count out Conqueror with that super clean Sub-Zero.
Uh-oh. Definitely was keeping an eye out for that, but
just melting away that health bar, Callum.
14%. Back free.
قص عليه.
Look at that damage over time, man. Still on him.
Yeah, beautiful up two once again by Conqueror. So impressive.
خطير كونكر والله يسوي حركات يعني. مشكلة في الزاوية بعد طلع من الزاوية غلطان. لا.
Confirmed. I spent the bar though. Questionable stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Tekken Master keeping an eye out for that throw at the moment. But wait, is this dead? Goes back.
يا سلام.
That was ridiculous. That was 30.
اوف انه ridiculous.
That was 38%.
ridiculous صراحة. لا ماتش خطير. 1-1 شوط بشوط.
Thanks, Ultimate.
Yeah, I know that's the beauty of it, right? You get some really crazy wacky variations, but some are just like, man, how did this character get even stronger?
Right, like Jackie upgraded, needed that
catch right there. Uh-oh. I was gonna say has back up to the corner right now.
ما صادق.
Oh, nice neutral dart.
Didn't believe in the punish though.
Look at this.
واقفين ما يسوون شيء.
Jackie jumps in. Oh, nice.
صادق. وين؟
Cashing out on it. Yes.
اللايفون راح.
Really good damage.
And the 4-2, no fear.
Yeah. Oh no, drops it. Unfortunately, this is going to be a lot of damage as well.
ريست. يبي يصيده في حركة أدري.
Keep an eye out for it.
باور حلو تعجبني. يابك الأرض أخوي يابك الأرض. تكن ماستر اللي يهجم عليك كنا نمر جايلك مرة واحدة ما يفتكر.
Really get her in, and there's so many tools you can use with it, right?
And you could see how Tekken Master
fearless السيد fearless.
Conqueror biting, and that was
all she wrote.
Right.
That was it at the end of the day.
2-0
over Conqueror.
2-0
No change whatsoever. Straight back into it.
Yeah, but the scores definitely aren't displaying how these games are being played.
That is true.
They have been nothing short of a nail biter in every instance, and Conqueror's up two floors blocks have been impeccable. Just nothing short of poetry in motion. 30%. Nice air to air. It's a dash punch.
Oof.
So the creeping ice. Things looking really good for Conqueror.
Almost there with the trip guard.
صادق. إيه.
No trade off the back two. 1-2 leaps out of there.
عجيبة جاكي والله تشاقح يمين يسار وفوق وتحت.
Version of Jackie Briggs. Back two.
زين ما صار.
No, not just yet.
That would have been a beautiful conversion, but
يا سلام احسك خسر الفيتل بلو بس ما ادري نشوف.
This will put Conqueror on fatal blow territory.
Yeah, that's jeez.
Does he risk it again with that 4-2? Does he risk it, Callum?
Remember that
wow, no anti-red time.
Oh.
No creeping eyes either. Good throw escape though.
بل طقه
Yeah,
اللي صد قبل.
حلو
عرفت له.
Timing from
match point شباب match point.
Yeah, no, I'm thoroughly surprised. Again, the scores definitely do not reflect how these games have been played so far, but you know, Conqueror making these mistakes, definitely quite flustered after losing that second game in the way he did. Throws out the flame carpet, happy to sit in it. So once again.
حركات جاكي كلها سيفتي هالفن. يشقح يقط حركة ويطق وسيفتي ما يسوي له شيء.
There it is.
حلو. ايه شلخة ايه طرقع الصراحة. خلاص ايس البرازيلي ايس. البرازيلي ايس خلاص البرازيلي ايس. البرازيلي ايس شباب 3-0. مبروك سيد الجيم الثاني يغلب واتوقع النهائي الحين ولا شنو؟ نص نهائي ولا نهائي؟ شكله في النهائي سيد. مبروك سيد مبروك. يا سلام عليك شلخته 3-0.
Incredible stuff from both players right there, but Techmaster just being able to seal out the big win.
Alright. I am here with Tekken Master. You have not lost a single game.
ولا خسر ولا جيم.
3-0, all the team tournaments, all the groups. What's up, man?
To be honest with you, in this set I was a little bit lucky. I had to clutch it in a few games. I just had to do my best. It's really like stressful playing against Sub-Zero, but the 4-2 does hit offline even.
Good enough. You heard it from a champion.
غلب الحين اتوقع في الفاينل شباب ولا السيمي فاينل. البطولة اليوم بتخلص مفروض ايه. حرقت اذني.
Let's send it back up top. Kyle, what is going on, boss?
اكتساح للسيد صراحة 3-0 كله 3-0. فاينل خلاص فاينل. ما يبلي شيء اكله يا شباب يعت.
Yeah, so looked a little bit, just a little bit weary against Sub-Zero there, but it was like Tekken Master said, that actually could have been 3-2. He could have been down 2-0 in that situation. Conqueror just a couple little mistakes. I mean, just tiny little mistakes. Also a little bit of Jackie robbery going on a little bit. But yeah, this was a lot closer than the 3-0 says. Tekken Master definitely walking away sweating, I think, for the first time in this bracket.
And then I was watching pretty much this entire set and just thinking to myself, if Conqueror fixed one little thing, if it's one little hit confirm that he could get in there instead of dropping it, would have had him keep that momentum throughout, not even just that game, but even moving on into the set. Yes, it was a 3-0, but this is a prime example that the set score does not reflect how close that set really was. Almost every single one of those games could have gone either way, and most of them went down to the very last round, and I really do have to feel for Conqueror because he did play absolutely.
Conqueror definitely shouldn't be feeling bad about that loss right there. Going into the lower bracket, still had a lot of Mortal Kombat to potentially play, but for Tekken Master, again, could be of the same mindset of Foxy coming into this, where throughout all the group stages, using all these different characters, coming in the finals day, are we going to see just the Jackie? Was that the weapon all along, Kyle? That's the question on my mind.
I mean, here's the question on everybody else's mind right here. You check out our matchups. We have our final 6 combatants. It will be Hayate versus Gur for elimination. Averk versus Conqueror, also for elimination, and afterwards our upper bracket final. I think a match everybody has been waiting to see. These guys combined have only dropped 1 game across this entire upper bracket, across this entire tournament. Foxy, Tekken Master. Guys, I believe first up is Gur versus Hayate. Any thoughts on this one?
I don't even know where to start. All I'm gonna say is that this is a heartbreaker no matter who wins, because this is just not one of these matchups that we expected to see.
ايسنا اليوم شباب قاعدين في البث ليه ما السيد ياخذ الكاس. قلت لكم في النهاية فوكسي بيكون ضد فوكسي بيكون ضد تيكن ماستر في النهاية من البداية قلت لكم.
I bet it does actually.
Maybe, but you just got to figure forward 3. You got to figure so many other options that he has to get around that.
He has other tools to get around that, but that is definitely going to play a huge part in this matchup.
بتكون مباراة قوية بين فوكسي وتيكن ماستر.
That's only one of the tools that Gur is bringing to the table with Garrus. There's plenty more where that came from.
Yeah, 2 very strong characters, 2 characters that are used to being in control, and we'll see who's able to actually pull it off here between Gur and Hayate in this one. Elimination match.
Well, thank you guys very much for that. I just want a real quick message to you guys at home. Do make sure you want to check out anything about fighting games, across the entire multiverse. Make sure you check out Dash Fight. Please also download the Compete app.
البرازيلي ايس خلاص انهارت اعصابه انهارت ما قدر يسوي شيء.
This is just the beginning. You could be here. You can play. I see you guys in the chat. They're all talking like, "Oh, I would have hit that combo. I wouldn't have dropped that." Like, prove it.
Yeah, prove it.
Prove it. Prove it. Come on. We got the top 6.
عجيب طعمه الصراحة حد
A
عجيب.
little bit of time to prep some things for your viewing pleasure. So please don't go anywhere. Grab a snack, hit the washroom, make sure you're hydrated, and in 5 minutes we'll come back with 2 elimination matches. Don't go anywhere. Foxy Grandpa versus Tekken Master.
Both undefeated. Like, how do you call something like that? Both were using the same character at one point, and now you got Tekken Master going with Jackie. I'm not sure if he's even really going to go Jackie against Foxy. And is Foxy going to go Shiva? Like, he has Shang Tsung. He has Nightwolf, who Nightwolf actually has a lot of options against the Dragon.
Wow. I have heard you say something about Nightwolf for like 4 days now.
They don't exist, man. One of the last people left. It just hurts to hear, man.
Absolutely. So, yeah, if you look at
Jackie.
you know, Foxy's had the upper hand for a multitude of games. I think, but the story tonight out of Tekken Master is retribution. And I'm gonna make the read. I think that Tekken Master is gonna finally get it here on a stage like this.
I think it's gonna be a really close set. Foxy's just unstoppable, man. Like, I don't know. No one's really even come close. At least with Tekken Master, I think it was Gur that actually started putting a little bit of like a chink in the armor, but...
Well, look at someone like Tekken Master and the way that Tekken Master Labs, mirroring what Conqueror just said, has some of the best people to play with in his community, doing a lot of work in the lab with him, figuring out answers, and look how quick he figured out Shiva, and he should have the answers for her, making the read.
Speaking of in the lab, we assume it'll be Shiva versus Jackie. Would either of these players swap characters?
Yes.
Or do you think this will just...
Yes.
Really?
100%.
There's too much on the line now. Like, I know Foxy's been rocking Shiva since the beginning, but if he feels like it's not working anymore, he's gonna switch. 100%.
And he's gonna switch like this, no looking back, and he's gonna believe 100%. Both of these guys, I feel like, gonna be the same exact way. They're playing at the same level, huge stage, and this is winners finals.
Oh yeah, this is the biggest there is.
اتمنى مو اخر مرة. دائما تتابع البث. تسلم. يلا زين صحصحنا شوي غسلنا وجهنا صحصحنا شوي. برد صار بعد. الفجر صار برد هنا يمكن درجة الحرارة 10. كم درجة الحرارة خلينا نشوف.
Tekken Master versus Foxy Grandpa. Let's go.
اوه تكن ماستر ضد فوكسي جرامبا جريب شباب. منو بيغلب؟ مباراة قوية بتكون. مباراة قوية.
And here we go, winners finals. We have had days and days of highest level Mortal Kombat 11 action, and it's boiled down to this. We have only 4 players remaining in the bracket, but this is the most important match we've seen so far. Both players completely undefeated in the bracket coming up to today, and for very different reasons. Foxy Grandpa, I mean, if this is the first MK event you've watched, or maybe, you know, you haven't seen in a while, you might think that Shiva's going to be like the one and only for Foxy. And whilst I absolutely think we'll start there, I mean, the guys on the desk are right. We could see many other characters picked, and the exact could be said for Tekken Master. Now, this is a matchup we've seen many times, and don't worry, I will stop talking eventually. But the real point of this matchup is Tekken Master and Foxy. This is the European rival.
You know, maybe not Tekken Master وواحد Foxy حاليا.
Right? This kind of major scene outside of America. This is the #1 rivalry that has stayed true throughout the entirety of the NetherRealm community, from MKX to now. You know, at the very least, that's where it began.
كله غالب ولا خسر.
Now, I feel like through the year, Foxy can have a tendency to kind of fall off a little bit, maybe get quite content with how he's doing, and that's kind of it. Whereas
ترى أي شخص يخسر منهم بيروح لوزر براكت ها شباب. يعني لو فوكسي خسر بيروح لوزر براكت، لو تكن خسر بيروح لوزر براكت. في احتمال يرجع بعد مرة، يعني عنده chance أتوقع صح؟
I definitely think there's
win rate 100%.
amount of personal pride here that I feel in both of these players. That you said it yourself, you know, their rivalry began in Mortal Kombat X, back in 20.
خسر بس راوند واحد ضد أذربيجان.
It's continued through to now in MK11, and you know, just for complete clarity, Tekken Master does tend to have the upper hand against Foxy in MK11. I think Tekken Master's game sense and hard reads of when to deal with a grab or and stuff like that just allows him.
الحين بيلعب السيد الحين بيلعب.
Against Foxy, and it's been helping him out massively in MK11. But they've played against each other for so long. But it is always in these circumstances, the big finals, the top 3, the top 2, minimum top 8. You know, their rivalry spans at the highest level, not just bumping into each other at the beginning of a tournament. And it's a testament to how amazing both of these players are, not just in MK11, but NetherRealm. They are two legends, absolutely. Now, I want to make a hard prediction here. And because of how good both of these players have looked today, I think whoever wins this set is going to win the tournament. I think this is going to decide who wins for sure today. I would be inclined to agree with you. Tekken Master going in with the Jade, I think that was on anticipation of the... So we might actually see a hidden cursor here, because the Jade pick is clearly
Shiva
against Shiva.
ثيناتهم Shiva.
Master wants to give him the mirror match. I think he was thinking about really? All right. Who's okay?
أعطاهم mirror match.
Chat is no doubt saying in Twitch right now. Now, I will be honest. I did not expect to see this because I think Foxy going in with the Shiva, he tricked him. He's gone Jade.
غير.
But we've already seen them swap between a few of them. But my point is unchanged though. If we do see the Shiva,
ايش قاعد يصير كل واحد قاعد يبدل.
think to ourselves,
كل واحد يبدل لاعبينه.
He comes prepared, right? He comes ready to go. So if he's coming in,
كل واحد يبدل لاعبينه.
What's it going to be? Is that answer Jade? But if he goes Jade, then we can see that
Jade
Shang Tsung come through. Because Shang Tsung, okay, we are seeing it. Shang Tsung versus
Shang
Jade
Tsung
is where we're starting today. Shang Tsung is, I would say, the most played character for Foxy Grandpa in MK11. And it is mainly around that ground eruption game.
Jade أول مرة أشوف سيد لاعب في Jade.
Top 8 at the World Championships in March with Shang Tsung. This is his most successful character. However, Jade, you know, Tekken Master will always know a thing or two, but there's the first answer. That will be ground eruption and shake. So you can't throw projectiles at Shang. However, I'm sure Tekken Master has a trick up his sleeve. Now, we might not see the same level of keep away or just constant use of the barrage that is the Dragon Stance with Shiva, but Shang Tsung still one of the game's premier zoning characters, right? Very good at most ranges, whether it's corpse drop, ground eruption, close range, he's got that auto shimmy game and the good throws.
حاليا تعادل المباراة قوية.
The thing about the Shang Tsung is it is very classic Foxy, you know, very throw oriented, and that's where Tekken Master always been good and knowing when to deal with them. However, that kind of preemptive shake, we're seeing that.
قاعد يلعبون كله من بعيد، كله زونينج، لعب زونينج صاير.
Tekken Master knowing it. A very interesting round one here. We are just trading blow for blow. Oh, just out of the range for that. Able to bypass it. Actually would have been the round if it landed. There's the lovely throw there from Tekken Master, but he tries to get that wiggle stick right into a ground eruption now. Things are looking a bit more classic Tekken Master. I think there were other layers to this Jade pick. This Jade covers both Shang Tsung and Shiva. Not to say that Jade wins this matchup. Definitely. That's the interesting point though, because it is the general rule of thumb, or you know, the considered opinion that Shang Tsung beats Jade. You know, the glow doesn't avoid right there. Yep, the glow doesn't immune the corpse drop, and that is arguably Shang's strongest keep away tool. But if this is used to deal with the Shiva, I mean, maybe the Delia's dance helps out. I'm not sure. You know, we haven't really seen this variation too much since Customs. However, you know, definitely see things being a bit trickier as well because of the smoke shape. So she can't even throw projectiles back at you. You know, you can corpse drop and the trade. Remember, corpse drop did have its damage cut. It's not as insane as it once was. And that
حلو واحد
blow to cash out. But this is the big payout. Tekken Master historically in MK11 has so many amazing reads on just when a grab's coming. He's always right against Foxy.
واحد.
He likes to grab. So I think that's quite the counterplay, you know, by just being on it. There's really nothing else to say about it. You might be quite so, you know, confused as to why we don't seem surprised to see the Jade though, right? You haven't seen Tekken Master play this character before, but we're just not surprised. I could literally see Tekken Master play anything in the game and not be shocked. He is just that aware of his options. Oh, the mix-up, cheeky stuff. There's the amp to push back, but it's safe. Delia's dance. You're not going to get giant combos from it, but it's such an amazing move on block and hit. Plus frames. Trying to challenge it. The 1-1 can't quite catch it. This is now going to be leaping on its own. Looking for the jump in all the time, but the instant jump glaive. Tekken Master constantly able to challenge this. Now, there's going to be no break here from Tekken Master. It's not worth the damage. Who cares? Good force block on the corpse though.
Corp.
The activation on the glow. Tekken Master doing it well here, but oh, the shake. Without fail. The second there's a low projectile, there is always the smoke.
قص عليه قص عليه. حلو حلو.
Foxy going for a really hard read here.
حلو حلو. 1-0. 1-0 1-0 1-0.
Really well at the end. And Foxy, every time he got hit there, he was going for a hard read. I'm sure he was just holding down. He was waiting for a grab and he was looking for a big payout. But
أنا متنرفز أكثر من السيد.
Every single time. I feel like we may just be at the start of this match.
اوش طلع مصارينا.
Oh, this game hit with a nitro kick, KB. There it is. But another shake. The entire function of this matchup. Looking for the wake up, able to challenge him.
قص عليه قص عليه.
Here in Tekken Master, just overwhelming pressure. This Jade pick is fantastic. A lot of Foxy's damage is coming from that smoke shake, but it's not a lot of damage. And you can even see, we can see that corpse drops damage.
Corpse.
It really is not punish it used to be.
عندك إياه عندك إياه.
Strong, but not quite the be all end all in every situation. However,
يا سلام.
Playing this matchup really well so far. Getting that life lead early, really playing around it, and yet his use of the air glaive as well. But not situations that can be punished. We're seeing Foxy, he's still getting the shake enough, but there's a hit confirm, yeah. Breakaway, Tekken Master. Oh, we're getting
a
corpse drop. Not corpse. We'll talk about ground eruption. But not a tremendous amount of damage in total, but enough. For these kind of long range matchups, the life lead is the most important.
Yeah.
Projectiles don't cancel each other out in NetherRealm games, so you're going to kind of be trading damage. So if you've got more health to trade the damage in Fireball Wars, obviously you're going to be better off because of it. Oh, no amplify there, and there's the counter poke, Tekken Master. But this is just where things get so tricky, and it makes that back 3-4 so much more dangerous.
والحكرة في الزاوية سواه مو قادر يسوي شيء. لا لا. باور باور باور.
Again, he's even got a fatal blow, so if Foxy gets clipped now, it's all over. Again,
clipped ها. بول بريشر سيد بريشر. حلو حلو. صراحة بريشر السيد. سواله سواله.
Because I think Tekken Master, he knows there's no
بريشر حكراه في الزاوية خلاه يطوفه واحد. رصاه يطوفه.
Being safe on block means there's no real risk attached to it either. But that's your reward, right? If you could put
2-0 2-0
constant damage, but if she can put you there, that is a great situation to be in. Now, Tekken Master, we were talking about how this could be a really close set. Not only is this the character choice that none of us thought we'd see, it's 2-0 already. Tekken Master looking really solid. I mean, I tell you, this is the Tekken Master edge. I guarantee Foxy was not prepared for the Jade. He probably hasn't seen the Jade. He might not have even used the Jade in casuals. You know, I'm not gonna say.
Tekken Master كل مباراة شخصية ثانية. يننهم Tekken Master.
You never know what he's gonna bring to the table.
Pressure.
And now thanks to customs and whatever move, like. He really has this bottomless pit of resources, and it takes a player of his skill level to be able to do this in tournament, right? To have that knowledge and awareness to be able to not only play these characters, but in a competitive setting for specific reasons.
Goopsh!
And there's that flawless block again.
خلص الجيم.
For this matchup, the Jade. This is a really great pick. That breakaway may be poorly timed, but we'll see. Foxy with a forward throw to get a little bit of health back. Fatal blow is in play. It's gonna be easier said than done. And Tekken Master just holding up, being as free as possible.
يلا ذبحه عاد قاعد على اعصابي انا. ذبحه.
Can he kill on this?
افا.
He does.
خذ الجيم عليه.
I mean, look, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this matchup, right? Going in with the Jade, he is going to at least have some options here against the Shang. I know the matchup, again, is said not to be super amazing. Well, honestly, but who knows? Because with Delia's dance, I don't think you're kind of dealing with the same point blank.
هذه النهاية حق الوينر براكت. في لوزر براكت بعدين.
But this does also mean that this Jade...
يلا سيد, يلا match point.
...is going to stop the stance from pretty much doing anything. So this was a very safe and smart pick from Tekken Master. And clearly the fact that he has a Jade of this caliber. I mean, he's just so insanely talented at the game itself. I have no doubt he can play everyone on the roster. Ground eruption not quite able to hit its mark. There's the neutral duck looking for a punish. Flawless block on the plus frames, but no answer there. Tekken Master didn't have the bar to up two. But this is the corner. This is not where Foxy likes to be against Tekken Master. Well, the dash up. Makes you wonder, where are we going to see this go? Tekken Master. Looking good in this set. There's no favorite.
لا ليش هذا؟
A good grab. seeing a lot of grabs connecting now from Foxy. Tekken Master not making as quite many of those big reads on defense. That one big duck is going to be what for sure. Especially when he gets... Oh! That's one way of dealing with it.
يلا سيد.
Very strange impair from Foxy getting straight skull instead of ground eruption, but he is still winning. Oh, hang on a minute. That might not be something he wants to happen.
لا 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 قطت حركة.
There's something I wanted to talk about. It's going to be necessary.
2-1 2-1 منافس قوي فوكسي منافس قوي منافس قوي يشرب تانك شكله.
A lot of characters now, and Foxy Grandpa is locked into Shang Tsung now. You know, he's gone down 2 games. He's up 2. He's now 2-1, so he's on the way back up. But yeah, we can now see other characters.
Jackie
was done as a maybe it will deal with Shang, but it will definitely deal with the Shiva. He now doesn't have to worry about that because he knows he has to play against Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung ما يقدر يبدل لاعبه خلاص.
One of the characters he could pick. He could pick Geras here.
هاشم يقدر يبدل الشخصية. Jackie.
Sandtrap, the one where he reappears on you, does the neck chop, 14% damage. He's invincible during it. Like that in itself is a great answer to Shang Tsung when he's rocking the ground eruption because you can't zone him out. And actually, specifically in that matchup, Geras being taller than everyone else means he gets punished. And I probably won't need to elaborate there.
Who's winning? Tekken Master so far 2-1. You can see the scores on top.
Tekken Master is off to a fantastic start, but the reverse flawless block. This is one hell of a way to start the game, Mustard. Escape failed, expecting him to heal, but you thought wrong. Oh, okay. Now that's actually something that Foxy has always done against mobile characters. Is if you go for like super jumps, whatever it may be, he will just go for that big boot, not to hit you, but to just quickly move out of the way. Oh, but there's the leap, but not enough into
No, salve.
Either, but Foxy with a huge life lead right now. Foxy definitely trying to corpse drop that. There's the 1-1-2. Now this is Jackie. The comeback factor is always real. Now Foxy trying to play this real slow. There's the immediate counterplay. Tekken Master expects you to forward 4. He does the instant ground grenade launcher. He wants to check it.
أفا
narrowly combined, but
يلا سيد شفيك بنشرت.
Foxy is not safe, not even close. Tekken Master and another Tekken Master so good at teching throws, but just in the mid screen. Oh, and there's the lead.
Oof, eee. أفا.
As well. Oh, hang on a minute. A breakaway again. In fact, Tekken Master, he's doing so many breakaways. It's a miracle he's got so many of them in one game. But I think it just goes to show his meter management. He saves so much of his defensive bar almost exclusively for breakaways. It seems. He's always got that kind of way out of an unfortunate situation. Still though, quite starved on meter as it is now. Dash punch punish.
Hello.
Already spent, but this time he
fuck.
can't quite find the flawless block and the tech. I mean, that's only going to be good for Jack.
حلو 1-1 يلا match point.
The Tekken Master. I told you he wasn't safe. You know, Tekken Master in the hands.
شوط واحد سيد شوط واحد تقدر عليه.
Still though, 2-1. We are 1 round away from being evened up as well. We're by no means finished. I clench every time he grabs, Mustard. Every single time he grabs, I get nervous. It's a scary game to play against somebody like Tekken Master.
لا.
However, keeping the damage simple. The 1-1, again, not quite able to get whiff punish. The patience, but it's the forward throw. I love that. Going for the less obvious grab. So smart. No bar again for Tekken Master. Foxy moving in. Taking a little bit of this.
حلو.
Never mind, that will soon disappear.
حلو.
Hyper leap, and there's another hit. No bar to confirm into more damage, but at least he's got the lead now.
يا سلام.
Instantly punished near the end, and it will be Tekken Master getting the 3-1 victory. Mr. Aquaman's prediction coming out correct. Now, Tekken Master.
مبروك سيد للنهائي. سيد هاشم إلى جراند فاينلز تكن ماستر. يا سلام عليك. يا سلام. هالكاس لازم يرجع البحرين اليوم. لازم الكاس يرجع البحرين اليوم.
To see what Tekken Master has to say.
Tekken Master, grand finals on the winner's side. You have a set to give. Something that was super interesting to me was you were able to take Foxy out of his element. No Shiva. Was that always the plan to bring Jade, or did you just think of it when you sat down?
I planned to pick Cetrion in the beginning, or even a mirror, but I knew if I pick Jade, he won't be as comfortable as like with Shiva, and I just decided to go Jade even if he switched to Shang Tsung because I know this matchup, I play it a lot. even if it's like terrible. But you are a Jade man, you know better than me.
No, they say I downplay. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I respect Foxy a lot. He's been like my rivalry since 2015.
اي نعم.
I learned a lot from him.
الكاس يرجع للبحرين.
And close it down in the grand final.
All right, Tekken Master is one set away from that trophy right there.
تروفي بيحصل التروفي.
Let's get it back up top. Kyle, Aquaman, Big D, the roof is all yours.
Thank you very
باقي
much.
مباراة واحدة الحين ونشوف مين بيلعب وياه في النهائي.
3-1 over his rival. He will await whoever comes through out of lower in the grand final. Guys, what are your thoughts? We saw a ton unsurprised, like no Shiva.
Oh yeah. Round 1 fight, I looked at the screen and went, is this winners finals?
Does it make sense that I say that I'm not surprised that there were surprises? Does that make sense? Like it's Tekken Master and Foxy. They bring that to the that makes sense, right?
Two more fights. The loser bracket fights. The winner from the loser brackets will go to the winner of the winner bracket. So it will be Tekken Master versus the winner from the loser bracket. So in general, 2 more matches. One for the loser and one for the finals. شباب باقي مبارتين، واحدة في اللوزر في الخاسرين، البراكت مال الخاسرين بيتهاوش، والغالب منهم بيتهاوش ويا السيد في الوينر براكت. Grand final بيكون.
Not blocking a lot, probably making really hard reads on some staggers from Jade, but he was getting hit by the back 3-3 a lot. I mean, the back-to-back shadow kick hitting. You remember that? Insanity, and that's just uncharacteristic of Foxy. Just to get hit by a raw half-screen high back-to-back.
And I know it probably won't show it in the clips, but I do really need to point out that Foxy's lack of flawless blocking the last hit on Jade's back 3-string was crucial. Like Tekken Master really had a chance to run through with that aggression, just because Foxy wasn't establishing any dominance.
Hit.
Just constant plus frames, no challenge.
Even there, that was just a tough spot though when Jade's coming at you with those mix-ups of the back 3-3.
Right.
Of course, they'll go into the 4. There's going to be the gap. You can take away the gap. You can get the Lion's Dance going down there.
But Tekken Master was utilizing those staggers beautifully, and then the hit confirming the fatal blow was a big one.
Yeah, Foxy was all but out in this round. This was almost a real master comeback. I think he was down about 70 health there.
Right.
Still make the comeback and then get on the board here. Tekken Master making it scary though.
Oh, that right there, that whiff on the J kick. That's where I was like, what's going on here?
And that's probably why Tekken Master was doing it again, just reading potential wake-up buttons, and then Tekken Master going
the burn damage, like
he's just bleeding.
Oh, بعد في مبارتين يعني.
Then here, like in game number.
So 3 more matches, not 2. 3 more matches.
So beautiful, putting down that puddle, doing the DOT, and then just waiting for Foxy to make his own mistake and capitalize on it for
look at Tekken Master.
You rarely see emotion like that. That's when you know this means a lot to him, as it does for all of our competitors. But it's really cool to see something like that out of Tekken Master.
Someone else playing for an awful lot more than themselves, it feels like. You know, playing for an entire region, and that's the beauty of the Dragon Temple here, is that this is not a North American event. This is a global event here.
Oh, for sure. I mean, our entire top 4 represent different countries. Not to mention, I love the Conqueror's coming out in the flag, Tekken Master coming out in the flag.
Only 1 American making this top 8, 2 Canadians from the North American side. The rest from all over the planet. And they are putting in some work here, as we're going to have Brazil versus Canada coming up next.
And I love the things like, I don't care the game, but especially in the FGC.
مبارتين الحين المباراة بتصير، بس لازم تنطر يمكن بعد نص ساعة يعني. تدري هاي يبربرون وايد واللي ما يبرزون المباراة.
And honestly, that's one of the beauties of watching Mortal Kombat, is that you see the tendencies of the communities, right? Like some communities have a different play style versus others, and then seeing them go head-to-head at the highest level, and that's what it feels like. It feels like someone's sending in their champion and representing as a whole, and then seeing what they can do here on the biggest stage.
And let's talk about 2 of those representatives. We've got the last member of North America, Hayate, going up against the champion of South America, Conqueror.
I mean, Hayate's performance against Gur was unbelievable. I mean, he cleaned up all of his little issues that he was having earlier, not even just tonight, but yesterday, and then even in the team tournament. He's looking like a sure pick to possibly make it to losers finals going up against Foxy. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, so right before...
يلا نشوفك اخوي، مع السلامة. انا بعد بنام بس بطلع الفاينل.
And then of course his run today, just prior to that, was a 2-0 loss to Conqueror himself. So this is a run back, but it's like we were just talking about. Hayate's been playing really well since, and that could come into play here.
Predictions, winner, rounds.
I've been like wrong on all these predictions, but I'm gonna go ahead and still say it. I love Conqueror. He's completely made me a fan. But Hayate is just, he's got to be my pick. I'm not even going to put a score. I just want it to be a really good sec, but I have Hayate taking it out.
Man, oh man, this one, I'm about to flip a coin because the way that they've been playing, you know, those last two matches in particular, those flawless blocks from Hayate versus Gur, some of those decisions that he made, you know, won a couple of scrambles, and that's exactly how Conqueror won this match. So I'm going to say, I'm going to go with Hayate riding that wave on the loser's side, you know. I'm going to go with that bet again.
Well, I'm glad you guys are ready. I'm ready. I hope you at home are ready. I know ketchup and mustard are. Let's see it right now. Winner goes on, loser goes home. One final thank you to Hayate, the Canadian King, for both an incredible performance and some deep insight in that post game. But it is time. $24,000 to first place. 13
$24,000 المركز الأول شباب. $24,000 حصة الأسد.
And a foxy grandpa, guys. Give me your thoughts.
I mean, I feel like
يعني تقريبا
there's nothing left to say between these two. This has been
90,000 ريال بالسعودي، 9,000 بحريني، 90,000 سعودي إذا يطلع الأول سيد.
In history, really.
ويا الكاس طبعا.
Mortal Kombat and even Injustice, which is a whole nother story altogether. But it's like we mentioned earlier, we have no idea who these guys are going to play, and that almost adds to the excitement for me personally because
اي والله الدرع.
Surprised every single match I feel like.
لو يقولون لي 90,000 او الدرع اخذ الدرع انا.
Right at round one fight, right at the character select screen, and all depends on what Foxy wants to bring differently to the table because it looked like Tekken had his number a little bit in the winners finals.
And this is not just about two people as rivals. It's about two people that have completely different play styles and have to switch it up in order to throw each other off guard. They've played that many times before in the past where they know each other's tendencies, and they're going to need to switch it up if they want to really be able to throw each other off guard.
And Foxy almost have to do that double, seeing how the winner's side went. And so I'm just excited to see this match. This is the big one right here. Number one and number two coming into this. Tekken Master, a Foxy grandpa. I don't know how to call it. Tekken Master looking incredibly strong, but Foxy.
يلا عاد حطوا المباراة خلينا نشوفها عشان نروح ننام. أبا نام. أريد أن أنام.
Second a chance for into the winners finals. You know, Tekken's been cooling off a little bit with that time off, sitting on the winner's side. We're going to see what happens.
To be able to stop a reverse 3-0.
اليوم أكثر يوم بثيت فيه الصراحة. 7 ساعات بث. 7 ساعات قاعد أبث متواصل.
Y'all are just flexing on stuff here.
ما تقدر تشتري الدرع، الدرع ما ينشري. يعني برايسلس ما بتحصله، من وين بتشتري الدرع؟ لو عندك مليون بعد ما بتحصل هالدرع. في أشياء ما تقدر تشتريها في الدنيا. لازم تنجزها تحصلها بإنجاز.
I hear them laughing in the back. That's the best part.
We can hear them laughing from here. Come on, guys. Stop flexing on us. All right? We're trying to play some Mortal Kombat over here.
It is about time. We're going to give all you guys at home just a couple of minutes to prepare yourselves. Get comfy. Tekken Master, a Foxy Grandpa. Will we see a reset?
بث الصباح بعد 9 ساعات بثيت اليوم. زين نريح يوم ثاني.
We'll find out in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere.
ما تقدر تجيب الدرع مستحيل. اوه يلا حطوا له مباراة يا اخي. تعرفون ان الوقت متأخر والناس تبي تنام. خسنا يلا عاد الفاينل. خسنا والله خسنا. خب انام. المباراة النهائية شباب. تكن ماستر ضد فوكسي جراندبا. يلا حياكم البث شباب. آخر مباراة حق الليلة ونشوف من ياخذ الكاس. إن شاء الله السيد ياخذه الصراحة. يلا good luck. اي والله وجودكم ساعدني انا على القعده اصلا، انتم شجعتوني اني اقعد بعد. اوه ميداليات بعد صوبه. احس شباب بيصير الموضوع حك، بيصير 3-2 حق السيد، 3-2 بيصير. هاللي بيصير شكلي. اخ انا الحين صراحة احلى صديق عندي الفراش. ستة واحد ما يصير ستة انزين. الجيم حدك 3. 6 يا 3-0 يا 3-1 يا 3-2 ما يصير بعد غير. اي تعال صج فوكسي عشان يغلب يحتاج 6 مباريات عشان يغلب. صح 6 انا غلطان. علشان فوكسي يغلب يحتاج 6 فوزات على سيد. ليش؟ اذا واحد ما يفهم، لان اذا انت جاي من اللوزر براكت لازم تسوي ريست حق البراكت. اذا غلبت يعني اذا غلب هاشم، اذا غلب يعني على هاشم 3-0 يرد لازم يلعب بعد مره 3 مباريات، فلازم يغلب 6 مرات فوكسي. يعني فوكسي وضعه صعب، وايد صعب. اي جبت بلاتينيوم في مورتل، اول واحد في العالم يبدأ. يلا هانت مباراة واحدة وخلاص. يلا بدأ ولا صارت الساعة 5؟ ابى اروح انام وراي قاعدة الصبح. تدرون شباب لازم اقوم ساعة كم؟ عقب 3 ساعات لازم اقوم.
We are back. The We Play UFL Dragon Temple here live. Grand Finals. Tekken Master on the winner side, Foxy Grandpa on the loser side. You've seen their entire run all weekend long, and this is what it comes down to. We've been together a lot of time, but you're finally going home with somebody, and $13,000 difference between first and second place. No more from me. Let's bring the undefeated on the winner side, Tekken Master.
Tekken Master.
My name is Said Hashim, well known as Tekken Master. I started my journey back in 2010 where I was playing Tekken basically. That's why I named myself Tekken Master, because like I was the best in my region and everyone like started naming me Tekken Master. Basically before any tournament I always like look for the players I'm facing.
كلنا قاعدين على أعصابنا الحين.
I try to like get ready, you know, for the characters they are playing. I warm up and practice and like lab a lot of things.
Oh, that was so risky, Tekken Master.
I don't think that's going to be dead.
He needs about 41%. Nah, he's not getting it. Not getting it.
Yeah.
After like playing a lot, then you don't play as much as, you know, when the game came out. Like you can say now I play 4 hours on average every day, because if you play too much you will burn out and you won't perform very well because you think about it too much.
حماس.
And, my weak points.
لا تقول الويك بوينتس مالك.
maybe not having experience against some characters like Shao Kahn, maybe Frost, and yeah, I don't think in MK11 I have a lot of weaknesses, but I am very prepared, I think. I hope I can do well in this tournament and keep up my good result, you know. My Kotal Khan is very prepared for this tournament, so be careful. I'm getting back to him.
شكله بياخذ كوتل كان في النهائي. احس ما ادري ليش يعني.
Welcome on stage, Tekken Master.
يبي ينام سيد شكله. حتى السيد يبي ينام. المفروض الفاينل يسوونه باكر عشان يكون مصحصح. اي صوت.
His opponent, the
اي انا اقول بعد.
ass player of Foxy Grandpa.
Foxy Grandpa.
Hello there, I'm Foxy Grandpa from the UK. I'm here to rub some people. The first tournament I
توني سمعت صوته.
Mortal Kombat I won, so
ما يتحكى في الجيم.
Won that, and then over the years it's kept going to tournaments in the UK. I learned a lot from players like Tom Brady and Perfect Legend back then. But I feel like our style in the UK is very different to the American style.
Gift that keeps on giving, and so far Foxy having a fantastic round, getting the sweep, knows you're going to roll, that's a confirm.
Players that helped me develop would have been ones like back when they were competing and not commentating, Ketchup and Mustard. Use for Glue, I feel like, is the biggest influence of all time on my style. And then there was Madzin during MKX. In this game, it's all over the place. I'd say like Slayer, Dizzy.
فوكسي عشان يغلب تكن ماستر لازم يغلب 6 مرات مو 3 مرات.
Any pre-game ritual. I write stuff on my hand. It's not complex or anything. It's like I'll say something like.
بس منافس قوي فوكسي ترى لا تستهينون فيه ترى واحد قوي يعني.
It's not. I don't really see it as training. I'm just playing the game.
خصم لا يستهان فيه يعني.
It's not training. It's just do it. It's just being really. How many hours do I have in Mortal Kombat total? Millions probably, I don't know. I'd say it's over the 10,000 point for sure. I know, a lot. So much, most of my life, like my earliest memory in life is Mortal Kombat, so a lot. I don't have any expectations. I just want to rob as many people and make their tournament experience as miserable as possible.
Shit.
That's my goal in every tournament. Just, it's not about winning, it's about denying victory.
Welcome on stage, Foxy Grandpa.
لا Tekken Master has to defeat him 3 times only. Only 3 times. Foxy needs to win 6 times. السيد 3 مرات فوكسي 6 مرات. فادفانتج عود حق سيد.
Okay, that's scary enough, please. I'm just the host. Anyway, Foxy, you said it was not about winning. It was about denying victory. You have done so successfully to the entire player pool here at the WePlay Arena, with the exception to the man on my right. Is there enough left in the tank?
I'm just going to try and rub, honestly.
It's that simple. There's nothing really to say about it, huh? Watch the video, back and back again. All right, Tekken Master. You've done it so far. We've seen you use about 7 different characters.
7 لاعبين مستخدم. 7 لاعبين.
You played Foxy before in winners. Same strategy, or do you have any more tricks left up your sleeve?
I still have.
اوه كوتل كان شكله بينزل لك كوتل كان.
If it's a fraud protection agency or loss preventive, but this thief right here is going to try to win. Gentlemen, take your stations and prepare. Oh wait, hold on, let me see.
اوه هني روح الرياضيه مو حياتي. يقول له انا جود. يقول له
Mustard.
here we are again. Foxy Grandpa, Tekken Master, the grand finals now. For those that might be tuning in that don't particularly understand the losers bracket or the lower bracket, as some people call it as well, depending on the game, I suppose, break down what this grand finals actually involves. So, it's double elimination. Everyone in the tournament starts in winners. If you lose in winners, you get sent to losers. Grand finals is made up of someone from the winner's side who is yet to lose in the tournament, and then someone from the loser's side who has lost previously and managed to win their way back through. The winner, it's a best of 5 in the grand finals. The winner has to win one best of 5 set. If they win, that's it. Tournament over, they are the champion. Whoever's in from the loser's side, as they are in basically have to knock the winner in losers first. Winner 3 out of 5, it then resets the bracket to 0-0, and then they have to win a second time in a fresh best of 5 set. So it's a dynamic as old as time in the FGC. Foxy Grandpa, no stranger to it, has only been defeated by Tekken Master in the entirety of the group stages and beyond. The rivalry of Tekken Master and Foxy Grandpa, this is the grand finals I was hoping to see. This is a rivalry that goes back years and years in our community. Early days, Foxy Grandpa definitely had Tekken Master's number. Most of the time it would be him that would prevail, and as the games have gone through, Tekken Master has made things closer and closer, eventually winning sets in return, and now up until now it's been somewhat even, and in MK11 it actually seems to be a little bit flipped, and Tekken Master definitely seems to have the edge when they play in this game. It really is
going to be النومة طارت من عيني.
We can see 4 players in the Mortal Kombat community.
دق عليه اكلمه في التليفون انا يرد عليك بس الحين يلعب ما اقدر اخرب مزاجه.
Obviously, we have the Shiva potentially coming through today, but you tend to know what you're going to see from Foxy. And Tekken Master, the complete opposite. A master of random select, and every character in the game always has a plan, always has an ace up his sleeve that he is ready to pull out if it's dictated. But we have to remember, Tekken Master going into this grand finals on the winner's side does give him an edge here. He has less to work, and that's what it's all about, my friends. That magnificent trophy you see before you, only one player can take that home today, and it's come down to 2 players, thousands upon thousands of dollars on the line. I have to remind you, $60,000 prize pot. First place taking them $24,000, second place $13,000. There is a tremendous amount of money on the line. Now, before we go into this grand finals, I do want to extend a massive thank you to the WePlay team for this event, giving Mortal Kombat the time of day. Chat, I think that kind of clap, whatever you do for like clapping.
منو بيختارون انا بعرف اي شخصيات بيختارون.
That or whatever. Spam emotes, whatever. Spam it up. We want to give a humongous thank you to the team for giving Mortal Kombat the time of day and putting on this
Jackie ضد منو؟
personal level. Thank you for letting us be involved from our remote positions, and I think it's time we start grand finals. Yes, we're loading in game 1 of grand finals. It's going to be the Sub-Zero Foxy Grandpa.
Sub-Zero جاكي كوبش يا سلام. هجوم بدائي قوي من سيد. بريشر عليه، لا تعطي تشانس، لا تعطي تشانس. هالحركة الوسخة.
Okay, the Rising Ice put a dropped combo. Okay, a shaky start. Now, there's the immediate throw tech from Foxy, looking to chase it down. Why do I feel like this is just going to be ridiculous? Because it probably is going to be ridiculous. The big boot of Sub-Zero, quite similar to Shang Tsung, and that has been Foxy.
يا سلام هوس عليه طير لايفه كامل.
He's holding nothing back. He is saving nothing for a rainy day. He wants to win now, get that early. Oh, but there, that's an interesting dynamic, and that is why Foxy takes that high projectile, because it is the slower startup, but the travel time is tremendously plus on block, which does let you throw the ice.
لايفه ينقص قاعد هو يلعب لايفه رايح ما في.
Now that he's dropped in this situation, back twos, not hitting their mark. That actually could have arguably been the round. Remember, Jackie, she has less health than most characters. With Sub-Zero, his comeback factor thoroughly lethal against her.
بريشر لا تعطي تشانس، لا تخليه يسوي شيء. حلو ما مشت، ما تمشي عليه عبالك تلعب ويا حياتي تسوي له الحركه، مو حياتي هاي تسوي له كذي. هاي حركات تمشي على حياتي ما تمشي على هالشوم. والله.
There were 2 opportunities for a big chunk of damage. When you are coming in from the loser's side, you have much less room to make those mistakes. This time, okay, I think that was just a reset attempt. Foxy does have some.
هوس عليه لا تعطي تشانس. خله شي دائما في رعب يعيش. اوف رفس فيه ترفس. روح عليه.
This game, he's getting the opening, he's just not getting the combo.
ما تمشي الحركات ما تمشي عليه.
Hard reaction to Master. He's seen that once or twice, but there's the low clip.
Right, Rising Ice coming through. We can see the breakaway, yeah, coming out late, and Foxy not committing. You can see the reaction from second Master.
حركات جاكي حدها وسخة، تنرفز طال جاكي حركاتها وسخة الصراحة صدق يعني. خسر خسر من التشيب دامج في النقعة كان. 1-0.
You have to remember, damage over time works in interesting ways in MK11. If it's something that is applied,
1-0.
damage over time cannot kill. But if it's something on the floor or on the screen that you can technically avoid, it will not.
روح عليه روح عليه إيه. نص اللايف راح.
Ready again. The crushing blow into the ground fire just to try and keep things going. Oh, there's that underneath. We're going to see another full combo incoming. This time it's all about.
أوه فوكسي يرجع بقوة. فوكسي يرجع بقوة. لا فوكسي معصب. فوكسي معصب. أوه.
Is why it's a massive. That's probably death, right?
بل.
Oh, the breakaway. I respect the breakaway to stop the crushing blow.
هدي اللعب.
Perhaps done a little bit too early. There are certain times when Sub-Zero, breakaway, you can make him punishable, but Foxy looks like he was ready for it. Oh, tries to anti-air.
مش صادق. صار ستريت فايتر هاي كلها شريكنات.
Neutral duck. This time it's just a down one, a forward throw.
اوه ايش في قاعد ينشال؟
This is why the grabs are lethal, because the second Tekken Master tries to uncle back. We see the threat of the overhead and more. Foxy applying the layers. Lovely take up. Trying to be nice and safe. That's a common wake up.
اوه ايش في قاعد ينشال؟ طلع من الشيله. حلو ايه.
I like that from Tekken Master.
بس ما بيموت. ما راح يموت.
The important thing is just getting yourself down to maybe fire kill territory or one strike will do it. It's the grenade launcher, my friend. That's what's lethal here. Foxy, you can see the low block. He's respecting it. Going for the
حلو 1-1 تعجبني.
Tekken Master, yep. Knowing that first shot was going to whiff. Foxy trying to react to it at the last minute, but
هوشة خطيرة شباب يعني أعصاب ألف الحين أعصاب ألف. لاعبين خطرين يعني لاعبين خطرين. حلو.
Tekken Master knows his enemy, that's for sure. And that's also why he's been eating so many throws, right? He's so focused on that overhead low block. But if you're focusing on the overhead low, you're holding block, which means you can't tech the grab. That is the eternal Sub-Zero game. You cannot be ready for the throws and the overhead low at the same time.
مشكلة.
Pick your poison. A very small detail of Foxy has always been his ability to just get under
حلو
and trip guard them on the other
أفا ما كمل كومبو.
his night wolf, I think, but a good forward dash lets him do it. However, here comes that corner pressure.
بل حط السم عليه يقول لك خلص اللايف ماله كامل. خلص اللايف ماله كامل.
But this is Sub-Zero. He has a fatal blow, and that can sometimes be enough. Oh dear. Hang on a minute. What's it going to see now? We don't see fatal blow here, right? Yeah, going to cash out. Now fatal blows a read. Oh, didn't punish the roll.
حلو 2-0 سيد. مباراة أعصاب شباب. المباراة أعصاب. ما تدري من بيغلب. جيم واحد سيد 3-0 اطلع 3-0. جاكي خطيرة والله جاكي خطيرة. ما توقعت جاكي تكون بهالخطورة في اللعبة. ما توقعت. بسأله بعدين اقول له ايش سالفة جاكي وين سونيا ليش ما تلعب في سونيا. آخر راوند إذا سيد غلب.
On course for that Jackie.
برز تليفوننا.
All important victory. Looks like we're starting in fresh into another matchup. Same characters. Sub-Zero coming out from Foxy. He's just had a hard time dealing with Tekken Master's momentum all the way through. But it's so much more than that. The way Tekken Master is mixing up. When does he go plus? When does he go for the kind of like intentionally whiffing the grenades, right? Foxy's definitely improved the execution as the set's gone on, but it hasn't been the be all.
2-0 شباب. آخر راوند حق سيد. إذا قدر يغلب خلاص.
Paying off for him over and over again. This time the break coming out Tekken Master.
وايد أعصاب اللعب.
It's such a game changer when you finally have it. The giant damage. There's the blast to get over the ice. Really like that. The meaty low this time answering back with a mid.
حلو. باقي شوط حق السيد إذا غلب شباب. شوط واحد حق السيد. شوط واحد. شوط واحد. No pain no gain. يلا حيو سيد. آخر شوط.
A single round from taking home the championship. So many days, so many matches, undefeated, is yet to drop the losers bracket in any way or even look like it might be a possibility. Oh, can he seal the deal? Blocking for like 15 seconds.
عرف له ايه عباله حياتي يسوي له نفس الحركه قاعد. حيو السيد.
I think the only person that's been consistently reacting to forward 2 all weekend, and look, the amount of damage Foxy takes, he's trying to do his combo and he's hurting himself just standing in the flames. Grenade effect. Tekken Master, he's got less than half a life bar left to go.
خلص الجيم خلص الجيم سيد خلص الجيم خلص الجيم مبروك سيد مبروك سيد البطولة مبروك مبروك سيد البطولة يا سلام أخيرا سيد هاشم بطل مورتال كومبات بطل صراحة 3-0 النهائي 3-0 للسيد هاشم تكن ماستر مبروك أخوي مبروك كلنا معاك من الخليج كلنا من الوطن العربي معاك ألف مبروك شو يعني يسوون له يا سلام ايه علم البحرين
of the Mortal Kombat 11 food chain. First major winner for Ultimate. How does it feel, man? I'm gonna let you rock with this one.
It really feels great to be back on the offline scenes. It's been like since the final combat since March.
اوه
I'd like to thank all my fans.
3-0 شباب ما لك حل سيد ما لك حل سيد.
It's late in my country, almost in the morning, but I hope I did not disappoint you all. And we'll see you at the next one.
Yeah, man. Just hold on to that for now. I just want to get back into it. Sure. That was a 3-0, man. What are you doing? We have the 2 threes, everything. You know what? Give me this microphone. Let's get this trophy. This is yours. Take your trophy. I'll hold the flag. Take your trophy. Let's go. Oh, yeah. It's kind of heavy. I believe in you.
اوه التروفي حصل بلاتينيوم سيد بلاتينيوم يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام على التروفي والله التروفي متوحش عاد يبا البحرين مو نفس اخر مره هديته في البرازيل هالمره نبي نشوف التروفي في البحرين يبا وياك ما لك حل الصراحه ما لك حل اوه دخان حطوا لك بعد يا سلام تستاهل ولد الديره تستاهل بطل
Little kiss on the trophy, you love to see it. That's exactly what we love to see here at WePlay, man. Nobody knew. You never know.
اخ تعبنا شباب واعصابنا انهارت
Man, it's been a very long time since we get to see this man in action. And once again, all you, your champion, Tekken Master.
دورني افسخ يقول شو العب كره قاعد سجلت جول افسخ يقول فوكسي ايس في النهايه فوكسي جراندبا ايس في النهايه ما قدر يعني صادف بريشر شفت في النهايه انه خلاص هد الجير يعني ما قدر يسوي شيء اخ يلا مبروك مبروكين شباب
Aquaman too. He was running from the police, and the last thing he said was, "Kotal needs it," so they had to get up out of here. It's all you, baby.
Yeah. Thank you very much, KP. Congratulations once again to Tekken Master, who remains undefeated, simply unstoppable throughout this tournament.
Absolutely. There was nothing stopping Tekken Master. He is the beast of Bahrain for a reason.
عفوا عليكم شباب استانسنا وياكم اليوم نشوف شو يصير الحين.
He deserves every single bit of victory.
لا ما جرب.
I just feel so happy for this guy because before this I was a fan of this dude, and now I get to watch him in person win a tournament like this after a 9-month hiatus. It has been nothing short of phenomenal. And oh, look at my man, Mr. Mitsuba. What's going on in Star Wars, fan?
What's up, gentlemen? How you doing,
oh,
sir?
Yeah, but yeah, no, once again, I'm so happy, so proud of Tekken Master. And it's not like Foxy didn't come up short, right? It's Foxy Grandpa. Infamous for grabbing people, for stomping people. You know, he's done a fantastic job of getting this far, as well as the rest of the talent here.
Yeah. I mean, Mitsu, we were talking about will we see a reset? We didn't even get close. That was just a clean 3-0.
I was talking to the people in the back, and I was like, there is a high chance that reset might happen. I mean, there is so much history behind these two, but Tekken Master, I mean, he said that he is coming prepared, and he showed exactly that. No chance whatsoever for a Foxy Grandpa.
I mean, what are your final thoughts on the tournament? Tekken Master undisputed champion, but any big surprises?
Any big surprise? Azerbaijan, I think he surprised everyone here. I think he caught everyone off guard because, like we had mentioned, we didn't really expect to see him in. He came in last minute.
عفا عليكم شباب. اي تغطية تصير اغطيها انا. واذا صرت في بطولات اللون عودة اغطيها علشانكم. ونتكلم ونعلق ونضحك على بعض الناس في البطولة بعد. وين حياتي؟
Shiva here upgraded Jackie, next gen upgraded if you will, but to see that kind of matchup, especially with a guy like Tekken Master, who will counterpick you to death. It didn't even matter. The minute he got that first game on the board, he was going anywhere and everywhere. So that was definitely a surprising thing for me, definitely.
Cool. Well, thoroughly deserving of the $24,000 first prize.
$24,000 فلوس سيد فلوس.
Title. We're going to have a medal ceremony in just a few moments. My final opportunity now presented to you. Anything you want to say to the fans and viewers at home?
Yeah, actually, big thank you to all of you for tuning in from home. Honestly, it's been a fantastic opportunity. I will firmly say here, thank you to yourself as well as the rest of the WePlay team for not just giving us a hell of an event, but raising the bar for fighting games as a whole. That's something I firmly believe.
History. That's enough history. KP, my man, take it away. Let's present these medals.
Let's get to this medal ceremony, man. In 7th place, representing Azerbaijan, MK Azerbaijan.
يلا شباب اللي بيروح بينام تصبحون على خير.
Also in 7th place, hailing from Russia, Dubasic.
يوزعون الميداليات الحين.
Don't be hating. Tied for 5th, coming from Canada, Averk. Yeah, go to her. Also in 5th, coming all the way from Brooklyn, New York. Give it up, the heart of the scene, Grr.
Grr.
Coming all the way from Brazil.
أنا ما بنام الحين بشوف بس إني يعطونا الكؤوس وبعدين بروح بنام.
Coming in 3rd place,
الثالث.
of life. My man, my teammate, my partner, my brother, Hayate.
حياتي الثالث طلع.
Yeah, take the head off.
أوه شال كبوسه مو قرع طلع.
Look at him. Anyway, and 2nd place, your runner-up, representing the queen, the real queen, Shiva, for the Shokan, Foxy Grandpa.
Foxy Grandpa الثاني.
And once again, your champion.
الشامبيون.
Tekken Master. One last time, baby. One last time. Yep.
I beat you. I was cooking.
Congratulations to all your contestants. Thank you all for watching. Greatly appreciated WePlay for putting on such a fantastic event. And if I'm not mistaken, Kyle, we meet on the main stage.
This is only the beginning, folks. Again, congratulations to Tekken Master, the winner here at the WePlay Dragon Temple. But this is just the beginning. Do you want to be here? Because WePlay UFL is just getting started. From all of us to you, thank you for watching. WePlay, we love the FGC, we love you, and we'll see you again soon.